Welcome back. Rareware intro. And cue Nintendo seal of approval. And Donkey Kong Country. There we go. I love this intro. I love Cranky Kong on top of the rafters or the building structure or whatever, like the original 1981 Donkey Kong, and the music and everything. The original arcade cabinet of Donkey Kong is one of my favorite games of all time. I remember playing it in, God, my grandfather used to take me roller skating in like Nanticoke, Pennsylvania, and they had an arcade cabinet there, and then I played it, the awful version, on the Atari 2600, because I had, I guess it was my dad's or whatever, at my grandparents' house had an NES and an Atari 2600. I would play both of them, and I love the original Donkey Kong. I still do. I wish Arcade 1-Up would be able to make a cabinet, but I know that would be impossible. And a buddy of mine has a place in the French Quarter, and he's got an arcade cabinet that I've been trying to get him to sell me. I haven't talked to him in a while, but if he's watching this, sell me the old arcade cabinet of Donkey Kong, because it's just sitting there. Anyway, I was, I believe, in fourth grade, Christmas of fourth grade, when I got this. And I was like blown away, because I love the original Donkey Kong. I'm like, wait, this is the first kind of Donkey Kong game that was made that wasn't the arcade games, like Donkey Kong Jr. Donkey Kong 3 was weird. It was fun. It was almost like a vertical shooter, or like a puzzle shooter. It was weird, but it wasn't bad, and it was fun. And let's start here. And then all of a sudden, like, I think this is 1994, Donkey Kong Country comes out, and the graphics at this time and the music. I mean, Rare. We all know that Rare does a fantastic job. I think the guy's name is David Wise. He does most of the music for, or did most of the music for Rare back in the day. But like their production was just top drawer, right? They did Battletoads, which I'm a big fan of, and Banjo-Kazooie, a bunch of other stuff. The early stuff was kind of weird. I think there's like Cobra Triangle was like a boat game where you shot guns and stuff. I don't know, it was weird. It was on the NES. I didn't play much of that. But going to Donkey Kong Country, like, this was absolutely iconic. And I remember getting it for Christmas and like beating it in like 2 days over Christmas break. I couldn't put it down. I still go back and revisit it every so often. I haven't played it recently, and so I figured, like, I haven't had a lot of time. I haven't uploaded most recently, and it's wrestling season, so I'm busy. But like, this is something I can knock out in a day and just do it, level by level. Not stage, but level. I guess we'll call, right. This is a level, and then Jungle Hijinks will be the stage. I guess that's the proper nomenclature. But anyway, I'm just look, not 100%, just casual playthrough. If you're not familiar with this, you are. That's funny. You are Donkey Kong, and King K. Rool has stolen your banana hoard. You need to get it back. So that's what we're doing right now. And I'll tell you what, the controls. I know I talked about the music and how do I tag Diddy? I talked about the music and the graphics, but but the tightness of the controls is like almost like Mega Man-ish. Like, that's how tight it is. Like, they did a great job. And even now, just picking it up, oh man, I missed that. I'm not going to be able to get it. Anyway, it don't matter. This game's not that hard. It's just fun. I know the other ones are kind of harder. And people will say, like, oh, what about the minecart, mate? Or the minecart level? But when we get there, I'm actually pretty good at that one. So, I'm not worried about that. It is an iconic level, though. All right. So, anyway, so you get Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Made famous by this game. Which I thought that was kind of ingenious to introduce, like, another character. And then these characters, like these animals that you could ride on, like Rambi the Rhino here, like, that's just true, like, that's true, like, Nintendo fashion. Because I know that, like, I don't know if it was Miyamoto or somebody else was, when they were first doing, like, Mario 3, they envisioned Mario riding a dragon or a dinosaur, and then eventually that came to fruition in Super Mario World. But I know they like the idea of having, I guess if you're a WoW person, it would be a mount, right? Man, look at the weather on this too. That's yeah, having like a mount or a companion, you know, and it's just, you know, it's all about fun value here. I mean, this is 100% fun and aesthetics. I guess that's a good word for this, right? Because at the time, this was like state of the art. Like, have rain effects and thunder and physics. Different, you'll see as we get farther through this playthrough, like, different levels have different themes. And if you played any of the newer ones, like if you're a kid who played Tropical Freeze or anything like that on the Wii U or the Switch, or I think there was a Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii. Almost positive, because I think I have it somewhere. Oh boy. Oh man. So anyway, what I give you? That'll give me a second to talk about it. You know, the thematics of this game are pretty tight and solid. Like, they give you environments and backgrounds, and I know most of this is jungle, right? But they add other elements to it to. Oh, wow. I guess I gotta stop talking. They add other elements to it to not make it repetitive. Like, I feel like when I play this, like, I don't get bored. Like, it's not. Is it a lot of the same platformy run, roll, jump, find secrets, collect things? Yeah, but you know, to me, it doesn't ever get to the point like, okay, I played it for 15 minutes, I'm bored of this now. And I apologize for the unnecessary platform deaths. I'm just kind of warming up. If you can believe it, I haven't played video games in probably like 3 weeks. I've just been so busy with school and coaching. Life gets you. That's the I'm gonna put it up here or here. No, here. The perfect meme is like me looking at my collection. I'm sorry, me. It's like Baby Yoda. It's Grogu looking at just looking up. Be like me looking at all of the games as a kid that I want but I can't afford, and then it's like Empire Strikes Back Yoda looking at everything, like me as an adult looking at all the games that I have that I don't have time to play, and that's exactly where I'm at right now. plants that I loaned you. Crafty. Okay. Ramby the Rhino. Okay. Thanks, Cranky. Thank you. Alright. And I love that the going from world to world, just like Super Mario World, or actually not world to world, but level to level on the map, on the sub map, just like Mario 3, I think was the first one to do that. Correct me if I'm wrong, if there's another game that did that before Mario 3, but I think that was the first Nintendo, like made by Nintendo game to do that. I think I need this for a secret somewhere. Again, oh, there it is. I'm not worried about 100%ing this. Or getting, like, I'm just this casual. I'm just going to play through this as fast as I can. Not a speed run either. Just, it's a fun run. Call it a fun run. There you go. Man, I'll tell you what, in the different music and the different parts, dude, like, the music just fits the atmosphere. And, like, a lot of times games will get that wrong. Especially early games who are just trying to sell a cart, you know? Like, you can tell that the guys who made this are like, I'm almost positive it's David Wise who did the soundtrack to this. You can tell that, like, this was a passion project. Like, they care about their work. And it's terrible that you have to, like, and this goes with anything, right? It's terrible that you have to be like, oh, this guy really cared about his work. Like, people should always care about their work. As far as I know, like, that's why I do this, and I enjoy doing this. Like, I try to have the best production value that I can afford for this channel, for Retro Effects, for everything that I'm doing here. Now, is it probably it's definitely not top of the line, but, like, that's what I have at the time. As far as, oh man, timing of the jump. As far as what is feasible to me, this is, I try to do the best I can do. And I don't just pump out videos if they're going to be, like, if they're not going to be, like, full throttle or, like, 100%, 110%. I just don't pump out videos to pump videos. I do these because it's what I'm feeling, and it's fun. And I like sharing gaming experiences with people. Like, there are a few groups on Facebook that, like, I think there's an over 30s gamer group on Facebook that's really funny. I enjoy reading a lot of the stuff that they post, and same experiences. And then, you know, I enjoy talking about games with my students, which is part of the reason why I keep this going, because sometimes they give me a hard time about it, like, because I'm a nerd, but this is fun for me to, like, share experiences of old games for something besides, like, 2K and Fortnite and all the games that they play, which, you know, I mean, it is what it is. That was rough. Younger kids like recent games, and I get it, because they didn't have this. There's no nostalgia factor, but that's why I enjoy doing this, because some of them enjoy also playing the old games. I know that, like I mentioned earlier, the SNES has been out for years. I'm sorry, not SNES. The NES has been out for years, but I was still playing Atari 2600. Loved. God, it was Dragon. Something was on there. And that was a fun game. Dragonfire, maybe. And I like playing Pac-Man, even though it was absolutely terrible port. Donkey Kong, Asteroids. There was a whole bunch of decent arcade games for the 2600 that were really fun, and they probably still are. I mean, I should look into getting one of those 2600 mini consoles, and maybe just do a couple things on here. I mean, they're just it's quick bites. You know what I'm saying? It's not for people who don't have a lot of time. Those arcade games are real fun. That's why I love the arcade 1-ups. Like, do they look cool? Yeah. But like, it's a little bit of a nostalgia factor. In your house, you know, you can't. There's not arcades like there was 30 years ago. So like, to get an actual representation, like 1-for-1, is hard. So the arcade one, it's not an ad for them. They don't pay me anything, but I think it's a nice little way to kind of bring that back to your house, because they know that mostly arcades don't exist anymore. Now, you have barcades and stuff popping up for like, I don't know if they're I don't think it's a trend. Maybe it's a trend. Kind of like those pop-up places, or like Spirit Halloween or whatever. But they don't always, one, have the best machines. A lot of them have like multi-cades and stuff. Two, they don't really take care of them, and that's sad. But the arcade 1-ups, like, you can have that in your house, and it's almost it most of the time feels like I'm playing a real cabinet, and that's nice to have, because as you get older and you have less time, the games that there's a secret. The games that take up less of your time but maximize the fun, let's call that a fun efficiency factor, are the ones that I spend most of. Oh man, that's all right. High on the fun efficiency factor, right? So those games tend to be the games that I would probably spend the most time with right now. Play MTG Arena, because the game usually only takes 10 minutes. Oh man, okay, all right, that's hard to do. So you have to go back. So I'm trying to get. I shouldn't be, and I told you I'm not 100%ing this, but like, to get all the K's, I don't know if I have to. Maybe I'll just go down here. There we go. Okay, solves the problem. Let's go. I hit him with the barrel. That's trash. All right. Hot garbage. There was something there too. I don't know. Do I have the KO? Oh, see, this teaches you how to do these moving barrel mechanics, which are actually real fun. And there's a couple levels later on that really use those mechanics like smartly. Ow. Oh, listen to the music. It's awesome. All right, now let's teach you this. Okay, so the barrels with the explodey on there shoot right away. That's what it's showing you. All right. No secrets. Oh, there was probably one right there, and I just didn't. Or there. That's all right. Now Sometimes I say like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna casual playthrough, and then I see something that I missed. I'm like, I'm gonna go back and get it. That's just me. All right, careful. There we go. Now we're cooking. Look at that. Woo. Nice shooting text. Aha, I still got the Kong. There we go. I want to stay here. I think that's a great mechanic. Instead of having like a life or a health bar or whatever. You know, as in like Mario fashion, like Mario 3 or Mario World, when you have a cape or a raccoon suit or a fire flower, when you get hit, you go down from that. Here, like if you have Diddy Kong, you get hit, you got another hit. So, save point. Candy Kong. All right, Candy. Thank you. All right, boss time. Very naughty with the G-head. Oh man, look at all those nanners. And the parallax scrolling in the back with the banana. Never really noticed that. It's adorable. There we go. There's the boss. First level. Of course, the Nintendo sticker on the big banana. Good for you. All right. So that was Congo Jungle. Next episode, Monkey Minds. I'm already having a blast talking about this. I'm gonna finish Star Tropics eventually. I'm sorry. That one takes a little longer than this. That's a less casual playthrough. And then, yes, I did order the Switch upgrade with the N64. 2, I'm not going to play Ocarina of Time on the Switch to record it. Like, because I'm going to do that. That's one of the next Zeldas I'm going to do on here. I'm going to play it, I think, on the GameCube. I think I'm going to play it on the GameCube. Just because I like that controller playing Ocarina of Time. I actually like it better than the N64 controller. So I think I'm going to play the GameCube version, but we'll see. But anyway, sorry for the delayed uploads, and I'm going to be try to be pretty consistent from here on out. But it is my busy season, so enjoy Donkey Kong Country. If you haven't played it, go play it. Have fun with it. Play the first one, and then go into like Returns and Tropical Freeze and so on and so forth. I don't think you'll get sick of it. I never really get sick of this. I mean, it's not something that's repetitive and boring, like a beat 'em up or something, you know. So anyway, thanks for coming back. We'll catch you guys for Monkey Minds next.
Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Gmail. Don't forget to like and subscribe.